I spent the last 5 years single and got into a relationship with a person that came on very strong, almost love bomby, but just enough to not confuse me. And we were together for about 4 months and very early on introduced each other's parents and friends, and had wedding plans coming up and travel plans, and integrated each other into each other's lives a lot. And after 5 years single and 4 months in my first relationship, where I said I love you, um, he broke up with me. At the age of 34, he broke up with me because he said, and I quote, "Your emotional needs are too high for me and I need my independence," because he wants to be able to travel and meet up with women in a platonic way, and he doesn't want to have to answer to who he's with. Um, Even though I very gently approached the conversation of setting like some gentle boundaries, like, hey, if you're out, can you just like gender the person you're seeing instead of just saying I'm with a friend or I'm meeting up with a colleague. And then he said it was too much to have to see me more than once or twice a week, which I was demanding apparently, and that I was stressing him out because he's overwhelmed, and he just doesn't think he has the capacity to treat me better than what I deserve, and that I deserve better. Um, and he love bombed me, set me up with this hope and promise that he's gonna marry me. We talked about children's names, and I met his parents twice, and he met my grandma, and everything felt so aligned and attuned, and I didn't make this up. It was real. Um, it was so real. And then after the first sign of like conflict, he ran, right? You know, the first thing I really brought up in terms of boundary, he ran for the hills. Please, can you not just meet up with so many women? Can we try to limit it a bit? And I'll limit it on my end, meeting up with guys and men, and let's just be in a committed relationship. And he didn't want to do that. Um, and then basically made me feel like I was being this needy, emotional, irrational person for wanting basic, time spent together. Like on his last night before a 2-week trip to the UK and to Qatar, he said to me, let's not spend our last night in the same room. Like, you go to your apartment, I'll go to mine, because I want to sleep better, because I want to prioritize my sleep over the relationship and like bonding, with you. Um, and then that night I said I loved you because it's been a few months and he's going away for 2 weeks and it felt like the right thing to do. And he said, I'm just not ready to reciprocate that right now. Like, I should have seen that sign coming. And yeah. I mean, he's 34 and I'm 29. I have time. I guess he does too in some ways, because guys don't really need to rush into these things, but like,